Hey guys, Intercool here. Just installed LED headlights into my 1990 Pontiac Grand Prix Turbo. On eBay, I obviously bought them from there because I'm cheap. And basically, in the little description where you put in your make model, it said it doesn't fit, but you know it's a 9006 light bulb, so I kind of gambled on it. Just figured they're not bright enough to go back that far and check. Well, officially, they don't work when you plug them in with the little lock tab over with the clip. You actually have to spin the plug 180 degrees to get the polarity right as far as making the lights work. So it officially technically doesn't work, but if you flip it 180 degrees, they'll work, because I have them in and they are working. People are questioning, what's the pattern like? LEDs aren't always that great, or haven't been in the past. Well, the ones that I have posted on WBody's Facebook page, which I'll get around to putting it on this YouTube video and on WBody forums, they work great. So this is going to be a live drive video with the pattern. These are low beams only, because of the older Grand Prix have separate bulbs for low beams, high beams. And we'll get started. Right now it's on night vision. I'll probably go ahead and switch it over because it won't need it. So obviously I'll be showing instant on. The pattern is really nice. They are running 3200 lumens, however it's properly pronounced, I'm not exactly sure, versus the 1000 lumens for a halogen. I did adjust the pattern, so it's a little bit better for what I prefer to drive, and here we go. back out in the sticks where there's not too much going on, I'll go ahead and show you the halogen high beams that I still am running because I haven't picked those up yet. And that's the difference. Those are my actual high beams. Now, if I remember right, I thought I bought silver stars back in the day, but they're not much different, so from what I've read. So far, as far as a gamble and getting these LED headlights, I'm happy with them. They don't seem to be a big problem. I had one person hit their high beams, but everyone's got their own opinion on it. If anything, I'll move the left headlight over a little bit to avoid any future problems. Nice thing about the LEDs, they seem to help anything reflective surface as far as construction equipment, like these barrels, the newer street signs. They just boom, they just light up. I mean, half the time you almost want to flash your brights at the signs because you're not sure it's another car. Get around to it, I'll order a set for 9006s. I'm going to double check my plug because I can't remember if a 9006 has a one-way guide or not, because the 9005s didn't. Obviously I was able to flip them and put them in, so I'll double check that. If anything, I'll post a video on it to be sure, but for those who know, you'll know what to do. But LED 9006s, from what I read, run 7200 lumens, which are pretty sweet. about the shaky video. Just gonna get this done in one shot because I don't feel like messing with it. I'm gonna say right about here you'd be in a regular car, so they seem a bit bright there on the camera, at least for personal shot. They're a little bright, you know. They don't seem to like give me a headache or blind me. I mean, if you had your other actual set of headlights on, you'd be fine. I don't know why it's so blurry. I don't know if it's something on the lens or not. That or it's just having trouble focusing. I don't know. It's an old handy cam, so anyway, there you have it. I mean, it's a little fuzzy for some reason. Let's see something else here. Clearing up a little bit, but yeah, it must be just the camera not being able to handle the light intensity. But yeah, as far as a personal thing, I know some people complain about HIDs. Putting that right there. So there you have it. I mean, LEDs are pretty nice. I mean, I'm only like half a car away from it right now, and I'm not squinting. I'm not having any problems staring into them. And usually, I have a high sensitivity to light as far as like regular halogens. I don't like the, you know, staring at like high beams when people forget to turn them off. There was a discussion that got kind of heated between a couple people about HIDs, and one person liking them, the other person didn't. I had them in my 98 Jeep Cherokee, which is over here, which you can't probably see in the dark, a while ago. A few years ago. Yeah, you can't even see it, so no worries there. They were okay. I mean, there was an eBay set, and like I said, back then I was like just click, 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 because I had, you know, tax return money. Make it look pretty. They were okay. They performed better than the halogens that I had because, you know, old Jeep sealed beams weren't the greatest. So they worked okay, but the housings I bought were more of a, I bought them because they had like a built-in halo thing, but it wasn't like an actual like LED halo like they have now. So it made the housing actually smaller, so it didn't really work great. I've since given those to my dad, who has another Jeep just like mine, but his has got the Hella housing replacements, which work a little better, but I'm about ready to get him a set of LEDs because the HID kit, the high beam section doesn't want to work anymore. Actually, one didn't even come with a ballast for the high beams. So yeah, LEDs so far I'm happy with them. I'm not obviously not promoting them in a sense, but as far as actually trying them out, from what I've watched on other YouTube videos, as far as like the poor guy mods or whatever, I'll post a link on his install. He did his install on a Subaru. The Grand Prix, it's just as easy. I mean, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt getting it down in there, but once you get it down far enough and in the hole, just spin it in and plug it up and you're good to go. Like I said, you just got to flip it 180 from what it normally plugs as. I would show you tonight, but it's dark. So yeah, till next time, guys, until I think of something else to tape. Obviously, if you're wondering about the difference on the halogens with my headlights on the Grand Prix, I do have 2 race videos from this past Friday night out at Cordova. So there is a spot where it's kind of dark and I turn my headlights on to run up to the shack that prints off the tickets, and you'll be able to see the difference in the pattern from tonight and Friday night. So peace out, guys.